This is the Earth Intelligence Report for September of 2019. The realization of what befalls your planet is becoming greatly understood by the people of the Earth. You are seeing that there are countries whose citizens are retaliating against the established orders of governments. Throughout the months to come, this will continue to surge across numerous countries from the east, moving slower into the west. As the people retaliate to the agendas against the controllers, this will lead to breakthroughs affecting your landscape in the political, sociological, and financial arenas. The more that each of you reading this message can come together and stand united regarding peaceful, nonviolent resistance, the greater your voices will carry forward as further timelines of corruptions collapse and new timelines of community and cooperations flourish. There are agendas that exist within the deep shadows of the planet where hostility attempts to assuage political and organizational operations. These hostilities relate to nature's destruction in specific areas of your planet in order to bring forward the opportunities of corporate developments fueled by the greedy. It is important that every person on your planet is to stand up against these onslaughts where corporate control attempts to overshadow indigenous territory and ways of life. The strength comes in numbers. It is through your collective decisions that will lead the Earth past these insinuations of stability cloaked with corruptions and greed. The more of you that become united to fend off from these plans, the greater the people will realize that their thoughts, feelings, and intentions are the true collective power that governs this world. Further solar activity will continue to take place not only through upcoming CMEs, but also through celestial passing. There are greater celestial energies that are ahead that will work energetically to shift a greater focus on wrongdoings and concealed agendas attempting to flourish corrupt monetary and governmental power. There will be interventions to take place that will cancel out any attempts to seize political movement that would harm people's free will, as well as harm that would cause further environmental destruction. Such activities share themselves like a game of chess, where there are those who protect and preserve the Earth must be a step ahead of those who wish to harm it. Through the passing of asteroids as well as astrological momentum, expect further exposure and foiling of plans to create corrupt political control to come near the end of this year. In the times ahead, you will reach a greater collective intention to ensure that any action to harm nature, animals, lands, and the people upon it will never see the light of day. But such a world can only be born through organic intentions, not political ones. Working through your online forums and technologies, you come together, and you strategize to ensure that gatherings, prayers, meditations, and good deeds overshadow any attempt to disassociate your efforts with one another. Not through single leadership nor through the actions of a few will this be done, but through the cooperation of the many. Unity brings prosperity and change that will align your civilization to greater heights, but this cooperation must be established by those willing to make changes. Remember the light that exists within each of you. The compassion you hold will gather those that also see transformation through the times that will come, and you will become a powerful unit to overthrow corruption wherever it hides. Those are your allies, your friends, your family. Work to understand yourselves and each other, and you will transcend the shadows of your planet that have been upon the Earth for thousands of years, that work to sabotage unity at any cost. Be strong and stay together for the common goal of community, cooperation, and equality. This concludes this month's edition of the Earth Intelligence Report. Thank you for watching, and I will speak to you again in another perspective of the now.